Kip Cullers here in the state of Sao Paulo down here in Brazil. I'm standing in the middle of a 160-acre coffee field on the farm. The name of it is Baba Tice. And I'm not 100% sure I'm pronouncing that right. But as you can see here, all these coffee beans on these coffee plants, you can tell about how tall they are. They're about 8 to 9 feet tall. These rows run, a quarter mile to the center of the pivot. This is all irrigated here. I don't know what that stuff will make, but there sure looks like there's a lot of coffee beans on each plant here. It's kind of like a tree shrub. The base of it actually get about this big. It's really a pretty crop. These beans turn red, and when they turn red, that's whenever they pick them. This is probably still 120 days from harvest. They mechanically harvest this stuff, so it's still pretty labor intense. They have to mow in between each row. But it's pretty neat if you've never been in a coffee field. Kip Cullers here, standing in the middle of Sao Paulo State. We're standing in the middle of another 160-acre coffee field here. This stuff's about 30 days from starting to harvest. The name of this farm is Baba Tice. They call it potato farm. I don't know how they get potato farm, but that's what they call it. So the red coffee beans here is the higher quality coffee beans. This will actually go for export. Not all this stuff will turn red. Some of it will stay green even at harvest. What they do, they'll grind that up more for like espresso. So that's kind of about as much as I know about coffee bean harvest. But I'm standing here with the two agronomists here on the farm. He speaks a little bit of English. So why don't you tell the audience out here today what your guys' names are?
My name?
Your name?
Marcelo.
Marcelo.
My name is Henrique.
So, as you can tell, my Portuguese is terrible. But anyways, this coffee is really interesting. It makes about 55 bushels an acre. They actually harvest it. They work off of sacks. They call it 50 sacks. But the high quality coffee is about 250 reais a sack. So it's a really high dollar crop. These guys have also got 57,000 hectares of sugarcane. They've got a couple sugarcane mills. So real interesting farm. Real pretty scenery here. We don't grow much coffee in the continental U.S. So Kip Cullers, Sao Paulo.